everything is okay. If the silver seas for you any day. I know I should put it on the shelf. I'm a parody of myself. I'm a collector of regret, and I'm always looking for those cheap, cheap thrills. Get us before they're gone. Cheap, cheap thrills are the only one. Cheap, cheap thrills. Get us before they're gone. Everything is alright if you can let it be. I'm always so far away.
I'm Ryan Ward. I'm from Roy, Utah. I've lived here my whole life. I work up at Hillfield Air Force Base as a civilian. Family of 5. I have a daughter that's 18, a son that's 16, and a daughter that's 14.
My love, all it takes. My love, all it
So how I got into running was probably about 4 years ago. I was 50, 60 pounds overweight. Needed to do something so I could be around, and decided why not start running. So I started with the Couch to 5K program, which you basically walk, run for 30 minutes, and within probably, I had lost some weight. Within probably 6 months, I ran my first half marathon, got under 2 hours, and that was my goal. Probably could have done better, but I didn't know what to expect. Then about 8 months later, I did a full marathon. It's a training run, which is really crazy. Who does that? And then I raced the Ogden Marathon after about 9 months from going Couch to 5K to that. I was shooting for under 4 hours, and I got to about mile 16 and my IT band gave me fits in my knee. So I think I ended up the race at 4:27 or something. I didn't get my goal, but you know, I had done a marathon.
The party's over. The party's over. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I have a madman's mind. Take a pill and try to fix it.
The Ogden Marathon, after my knee had kind of had fits from my IT band, kind of stopped running. I think I had burned myself out after 9 months of running. Had been training hard, doing too much, and I was kind of afraid to run, so I kind of gave it up for a bit. Took probably a good year off. I'd run once in a while, gained all the weight back, and I just see friends running and racing and trails and roads, and I wanted all that back. I knew that I could do it. So after that marathon, I had given up kind of running for a while, burned myself out, and off and on I wanted to go, but I just wouldn't go. I kind of lost the motivation. I didn't have anything to work towards for. I had accomplished my goals of a marathon, and so why do more? I gained weight back, and I lost self-esteem, motivation, you know, why go do it? But I realized I missed all that, and so I decided I wanted to get that back. So none of my family had liked running. They thought I was crazy for running and that, but my 16-year-old son he was overweight, and we started eating kind of healthy, and he had seen the runs that I was going on and the fun pictures I could take and what I could see, you know, instead of being in the house. And so one day he decided he wanted to go running with me, and I had to jump at that and say, sure, come on. And so we went to a snow basin and it's called the Sardine Loop. It's about 8 miles, climbing through the, you know, trees. And then after that, I had already signed up for a half marathon trail race on Antelope Island called the Mountain View Trail. And he says, Dad, I think I want to do that. And he had only ran a couple times. And I, of course, decided to do that. I said, sure, I'll sign you up for it, but I'll buy you shoes, but you better do it. So we started that, and he says, Dad, you can just go on your own and go as fast as you want. And I was like, nope, I'll just follow you. This is for you. And so I was with him the whole time. His IT band had given him fits about 6 miles in, so he had to walk. I had to watch him struggle through all of that. I knew his pain, so I just kept talking him into it. And then probably with 4 miles left, it must healed a bit, and he started running. And the last part, probably last 4 miles of the race, was our fastest. And it was great to just be able to enjoy that with my son and see his enjoyment. So some of my favorite places to run is obviously trails. The roads seem dangerous to me, having cars around, and it's boring just seeing houses, cars, blacktop. I like the trails. Just recently I started running at Snow Basin on a Sardine Loop. I think that's what it's called. You oversee the valley, you see Pineview Dam, and I finally bought a pass to Antelope Island. I've lived by Antelope Island for my whole life, so 41 years, that shows my age. And my first time coming out here was 4 years ago on a group run. Ran 16 miles, longest run at the time. I was scared, but ever since then I've enjoyed it. But I just bought a pass a couple months ago after my trail race, and it's 15 minutes from my house, and you come run out here, it's quiet, you see the views are just to die for. You can see bison, coyote, antelope, porcupines, just by yourself. You don't have to think about the real world.